Basically, we're going to be talking about verticalized communication solutions, why this matters, why now, and how you can use verticalized communications to improve your organization's performance. We strongly believe that communication solutions need to be tailored for verticals and even sub-verticals, workflows, and job roles to deliver meaningful outcomes, boost productivity, improve user experiences, drive actual organizational transformation, and provide the organization with a competitive edge. They must also be integrated with workflows and vertical-specific software and services so that users can actually access communications from the interfaces in portals where they live on a daily basis, where they perform their work tasks.
When we look at our heritage at GoTo and where we started, back in the Jive days, there was a big focus on education. So there's just a natural swell of education type of customers. And so as we evolved, we were able to look at that and build out features and capabilities that serve that segment. We also had a swell of automotive customers. And so we went to them and we asked them what they wanted. And then we're able to build out those features and capabilities specific for them, for those use cases that they were able to transform their business and their frontline workers.
ResearchGoal's always had a vertical strategy. It's been, kind of a key to, winning in large enterprises that have the resources and the APIs and all the integrations to build those workflows. I think what's changed for us is we've kind of fine-tuned it to enable and serve all of our customers better and become vertically focused.
When you're talking about vertical solutions, it's not about that single all-in-one generic horizontal solution. You actually need industry knowledge, you need developer tools such as APIs, etc. And you also need partners, hardware as well as software, to make this vertical solution comprehensive and whole. But in terms of why Zoom is in verticals and focused on verticals, we have always had a vertical strategy here at Zoom since day one.
So Wildix and verticalization, I guess verticalization in the industry generally, from a Wildix standpoint, we've moved, the market shifted from, features, leaning heavily on features and functionality. And we've got to this point now where it's super exciting. AI's come of age. We've got all of the great and the goods that we've had for a long time. And now we've got this AI layer. I think we can all talk about, AI. It'll come up a lot today, I'm sure.
Even if verticalization itself has been a trend that's been going on for a while, I strongly believe that technological advancements are making it more possible, more scalable, more economical. So what are those tipping points? Let's educate the decision makers. Let's also kind of educate each other why today it's a bigger deal or more possible than it used to be.
Today, what's changed is, between our open platforms, cloud services, a better internet access and mobile devices, the technology has come down that everybody can digitally transform today. It's a clear issue of accessibility. And that's really what's driving the change. Basically, we're enabling that mid-sized business to, look and feel and operate like a large enterprise as well.
There's a huge democratization of technology that's happening, partly driven by AI, partly driven by infrastructure. So it's also about, for us, the deskless worker. So it's about the modality of interfacing as much as it is about, the broad spread. So taking UCaaS, and taking these verticalized use cases, but maybe, we've got one here, but easy for the deskless worker. So for people like shop floor workers,
there are two angles to this, right? There's the customer angle, and from a customer standpoint, IT teams realize that there are a whole set of vertical and operational use cases that are not horizontal, right? They're realizing by talking now to their internal departmental partners that they need to help support solutions for those operational specific vertical use cases. So I think there's a realization from the customer, but vendors too. And as Michael mentioned earlier, the vendors are actually key to making this more adaptable and open to customers, right? Through APIs, et cetera.
And we've been talking about the death of the PSTN forever. So it's just the reality is when you look at the core capabilities that exist across our companies that aren't here today, there is a lot of commonality. And so the differentiation as you reach maturity in an industry is that specialization, and how do we create those specialized outcomes for our customer base. Then you add in the omni-channel capabilities that Stuart alluded to. It's more than just dial tone. It is all of the capabilities, WhatsApp internationally, SMS, etc. And we have to start to build out these use cases for these specific verticals.
About how AI is making it way more possible today than in the past. Can I just kind of challenge you to give me one sentence? I don't know if that's fair. Okay, a very brief statement about how AI is enabling verticalization today.
Every time you call, there's some admin that's programming those and changing those for the holidays and things like that. One of the great uses that I've seen RingCentral do is our AI receptionist. It learns the business. It knows your hours. It knows you basically feed it the intelligence about your business, and it becomes personalized.
AI adoption in healthcare has actually surged. It was about 3% in organizations in 2023, just 3 years ago. And now it's up to 22%. So 22% of all organizations in healthcare are actually using AI today. And this, by the way, represents over 2 times faster deployment of AI compared to other industries.
AI's in the moment, it's actionable. So we can summarize calls, you can do intelligent routing, it can trigger workflows and take actions. So communication has become actionable. And therefore, that's why AI is super important to verticalization, because it makes communications an actionable event.
Principals at auto dealers know exactly how much a missed phone call costs. And everyone who owns a small business, medium business, whatever, they know what that costs. Our AI receptionist and scheduling allows the principal to have no more missed calls.